Hello and welcome back to Heroes of Might and Magic 5. I should probably say 5.5 because obviously we do have the mod installed, and it's actually just dawned on me that I forgot to get this peasant's hut. Not sure why. Why did I just walk by that and I didn't go and get that? That's kind of weird, right? Anyway, whatever the case, doesn't really matter. It's just a peasant's hut, not that big a deal. Anyway, we're just going to go in here. This is going to be maybe a pretty large fight, actually. We've got a lot of people, surprisingly enough. This is going to be kind of interesting. So let's see exactly what happens here. We're just going to go and defend a bunch, and then obviously we're going to use chain attack. And obviously we do have 132 archers. And so I'm actually unsure whether this is going to be that effective. Wait a minute. Is that an AoE? No, that's not an AoE. But we do need to kill that guy. He's got insane defense. Actually, we are just super far away. And this is a very... Oh, yeah, we got some crossbowmen. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, yes. Okay, so we have some crossbowmen. They have such... What is their range? Their range seems to be absolutely terrible. Is that just me? I actually have no idea. It feels really, really bad, actually. Their range feels kind of awful, but yeah, maybe that's just me. I don't know. Anyway, we're just going to place these peasants right here. I'm literally just going to place them right there because I want this guy to go and retaliate against the peasants. And otherwise, we're just going to do rally here. Try to reshuffle ourselves a little bit. And then we're otherwise just going to move our crossbowmen a little bit forward here. Yeah, my crossbowmen are just consistently getting murdered by this guy. And also, wow, okay, the Archmage is doing massive damage. We're gonna have to do something about that. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna kill this guy with my peasants. Like, why not, you know? Why not? We might as well be a little bit aggressive here. And as you can see, we are now out of range. However, we may have the ability to murder him. Yep, we did. Fantastic. That was close. That was real close. Actually, that was a bit of a tough one. That was a bit of a tough one because these guys, they have pretty strong ranged troops, the archmages and so on and so forth. Obviously, this is a thing that some people have warned me about in the comments, and I was like, oh, okay, we're gonna have to be real careful. Gonna be real careful about those guys because there's actually a number of units that have AoE. As you can see right there, we got massive experience from that, and we lost quite a few archers, quite a few marksmen and things like that as well, but yeah, well, it doesn't really matter at the moment, I guess. Do I want to get gold? Someone said that I should maybe get gold instead of experience, but the main reason why I'm getting experience right now is because I just want to power level Isabel as much as possible. That's the only reason. I'm not sure if it's even good for me to do that, but that's my thought process on it, because if I can level her as much as possible, it is inherently maybe going to be better than gold, because obviously as it stands right now, the only way that I can get experience is by fighting and by getting treasure chests and so on, whereas wait a minute, did I just say the only way I can get gold is by fighting and getting treasure chests? No. Let me just say that again. The only way I can get experience, if I didn't say it that way before, the only way I can get experience is by fighting and by getting treasure chests, whereas if I want to get experience, wait. Oh, see now. Oh, just forget what I've just said. Okay, just forget what I've said. Okay, we're gonna go and we're gonna see if we can maybe get some other people here. Who do we have? We've got Irina here, and we have Laszlo. And what's the difference between these two? Well, one is a knight and one is a renegade. I actually have no idea if these are any good. I have no clue, but I'm gonna buy one because someone said that I need to get these guys and actually take them somewhere, and that's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna split these guys down the middle. I wish it was a 50-50 split like straight away, but that's a little bit annoying. I guess it doesn't matter too much. Going to leave the griffin here. I don't really want to take it with me. And we're just going to build some structures if we can. Obviously, I don't have enough money now to be able to build most of this, and the ore is obviously a problem too. Let me see. Resource silo provides you with an additional 1 gem every single day. That's actually pretty cool. Unfortunate for me that I don't have the blacksmith, because this would actually enable us to get war machines, and that would be very, very useful. Yeah, so yeah, things are not looking so bad, but I could definitely be doing things better, that's for sure. But obviously, Yeah, I'm probably not going to be even moving Irina right now. I'm probably just going to leave her the way it is. And I'd like to actually go over here and just do this for now, because what I want to do is just wait one more day, get the ore from the mine, because I think I did get a mine built. If I didn't get a mine built, then, well, I don't even know what I'm waiting for, but basically what I'm doing is I'm waiting for the ore to come in so that I can build a bunch of, you know, war machines and so on and so forth, and then hopefully take those with Irina over to, you know, as you might expect, over to our main army, because apparently that is, you know, that is what the additional, you know, the additional people are for. That's what the additional heroes are for most of the time. So yeah, that's good to know at the very least. Anyway, as you can see, we are now going to get attacked by these ghosts in a second, but thankfully because of our talent, we are going to be able to do a pretty massive amount of damage. I'm actually not even going to bother casting anything. I'm just going to attack, I guess. And there we go. Oh, we missed because of incorporeal. Ah, well, never mind. But that's enough. There we go. That's some good damage right there. And yeah, I'm kind of a bit irritated that we can't... there is a way for me to upgrade my forces as well, so I will be doing that. I'm not sure if I can do that right now. I don't know whether I need to go back to my town to be able to upgrade. So let me actually just go over to my army screen here. How do I do that? Wait a minute. How do I do that? Let me see. I just go here, right? And then I can go to no, not profile. Here. Okay. Can I actually upgrade from here or no? I don't think so, right? It doesn't seem that that is the case. Yeah, it doesn't seem like that's the case. I do have a catapult, but I don't have any of those other things. And yeah, that's not really that helpful, unfortunately. Is there a way that I can do this? No. Next creature, previous creature, upgrade creature. Not enough resources or no appropriate building for upgrade or re-upgrade. So in other words, I am not at the town. I'm going to assume that that is that's the thing that's preventing me from doing that. Okay, well, at least we know. And we found an artifact. Oh, very nice. +2 knowledge, +4 scouting range. Very good. Okay, let's get some mercury as well. We got a fountain of luck right there. And there is a griffin, a bunch of gold over there too. Yeah, well, we obviously want to go over there. And we're just going to... Yep, I'm not even going to bother moving Irina, like I said. Hopefully we're going to get the... We didn't get the ore? Oh, dear. Alright, we're going to have to do something about that then. We're going to have to start moving her or something like that, I suppose. Because otherwise, I'm just going to be... Well, not really doing much with her. And I actually thought that we did have a mine, but apparently I didn't. So is there a mine that I can actually get somewhere nearby? Because I'm wondering, it doesn't seem like there is one. Maybe there was one up here and I just didn't go further. Wait, no, it doesn't seem like I can even go that way. All right. Yes, no, it doesn't seem like it. It doesn't seem like I can go down there either. We do have the sawmill. And we do have a number of other places, but there are no mines. That's kind of annoying, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. I was kind of hoping... Yeah, this is the point. There we go. It gives you a random resource every single week, and the resource type is never wood or gold. That's the windmill. It would have been absolutely fantastic if it would give us ore. But the thing is, I don't want to move Irina because then she is literally going to be super far away from where we want her to be. But I guess the best thing for me to do is just to send her over to where Isabel is, and then literally just have her do that. That's pretty much it. Why is she not moving? There we go. Okay, yeah, I thought I could just switch characters, you know, in between. Oh, the Griffins can just join me for free. Oh, okay, that's fantastic. Okay, great. I didn't even need to worry about that. Okay, so let's go into a fight against these guys. I don't really like using the Griffins, no offense. I don't really like using them that much because they are a little bit too... I feel like they're a bit too fragile, but maybe that's just me. I don't know. Anyway, we're just gonna move these guys over here. And hopefully... Yeah, we might have some issues here. I don't know. Actually, maybe it's going to be easier than I anticipate. It is probably going to be easier. As you can see, we can just kill this off. Nice and simple. And then we can just start shooting those guys as well. The Griffin can literally just go in there, but as you can see, it's going to retaliate and not even kill that many. So we're just going to wait. Yeah, it's going to wait with the peasants as well. And we're just going to continue waiting until we have the ability to attack here. I mean, technically, I could just go with the Griffin over there and actually just attack the archers. But Isabel can just eliminate them just like that. So it's pretty simple. And so we got a Minotaur Guard coming in here. Okay, never mind. My knights just absolutely murdered that. Okay, fantastic. So let's have a look here. We've got some gold. We've got a treasure chest. We've got some more experience. Some more gold, and what do we have here? Threat. It says threat level low, but someone told me that the threat level on the map is actually not to be trusted, because apparently sometimes it can be a lot lower than it actually is, or maybe even a lot higher than it actually is. So we're going to have to be a little bit careful about that. Alright, so we're actually going to have some maybe slight issues here. I'm actually going to move my melee forces away from here. And the main reason I want to do that is because of this this succubus here, because she is absolutely going to destroy. She's going to do a lot of damage, and that's the reason why we've just used Rally with Isabel, because that is going to enable us to hopefully attack for massive damage. Come on now. Did we do massive damage? Yeah, not really. Not as many kills as I would have liked, but that's just how it goes, isn't it? That's just how it goes. Alright, yeah, we're going to have to... Yeah, as you can see, this is also AoE. The succubus is actually using AoE attacks. And so what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to move the Griffin over here. Going to start moving the peasants. And we're just going to leave these guys back there. Yeah, but we're going to need to do something. That's the whole point. We're going to need to do something. Otherwise, it is literally just like we're just standing there, letting ourselves get absolutely wrecked. Because these guys are obviously surviving much longer than you might expect, but this is what a much higher level army is probably going to be like, because obviously, let's face it, we've really not been facing anything too challenging so far. Most of the enemies that we've been facing are pretty simple, not too difficult to deal with. I mean, you can see here that these guys literally just get absolutely wrecked. And let me see, can I actually shoot? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I can't shoot because I'm in melee. Oh, I didn't even realize that this guy was even right up against us. Okay, well, never mind. It doesn't really matter too much. But yeah, you could see here that the succubus, we should have been focusing on her the entire time, but obviously the problem was we couldn't really do that. Our archers did fire at her, but they didn't roll very well. But as you can see, we actually didn't even suffer too many casualties, which is pretty nice. Okay, so people said that diplomacy is really good too. And so I'm thinking maybe we want to go for that. Allows hero to effectively negotiate with hostile creatures, increases chances and reduces costs of creatures that wish to join your army. That sounds pretty cool. So yeah, I think I will, because everything else is not looking particularly amazing. So might as well try it out. And we got some knights over here. That might be fun. Okay, so let's go to the next day. Irina, we want her to move. And, well, technically she could go over here and actually pick up this experience thing. I have no idea whether she's actually going to be used in any way. Whether we're going to use her for anything in particular. Yeah, we can also... Oh, yeah, I could actually buy some ore, couldn't I? Oh, yes, that might actually be a good idea. Wait a minute, let me see. Yeah, look at that, look at that. Okay, this is actually not even bad. Okay, so we're just going to do this. And then we are going to go and build the blacksmith. I do want to build the jousting arena, but obviously that is not possible at the moment. I mean, we need one gem, which could potentially be given by the resource silo, but I'm going to build the blacksmith for the moment, because that, I think, is probably going to be a little bit more useful, or at least I think it might be a little bit more useful, and otherwise, I think that's going to be it. Yeah, there's the war machines. Obviously, I can't do that now because Irina has left, which is the main reason why I actually wanted to do something with her, but the problem was, I didn't realize about the marketplace. I forgot about it. I just completely forgot about it, but it would have been amazing if I'd remembered, wouldn't it? Yeah, anyway, Cavalier. The Cavaliers are going to join us. Who do I want to get rid of? Who do I want to get rid of right here? I mean, we got a bunch of people. These guys are absolutely fantastic, though. I guess I'll get rid of the marksman. Even though they are high level, I'm going to get rid of the marksman, I guess. And we'll see what we can do with Irina when she gets here. Okay, so we got some monsters as well. Alright, so we're going to go through to the next week. This is a pretty big deal because now we have, as you can see, we've got additional gems, which is pretty cool. Which means that I am now able to build the jousting arena, which is exactly what we needed to do for the objective. So I have quite a lot of gold. So I guess what I'll do is get crossbowmen. Let's see, what else can we get here? Cavaliers. Yeah, well, I obviously just want to get as many peasants as possible. I want to get literally as many peasants as possible because they are the ones that are going to provide us with a lot of gold and everything, and we really want that. And yeah, I now have enough gold for basically nothing, which is absolutely fine. You know, we're going to be okay with that. I probably should have taken more peasants, to be honest. All things considered, I probably should have done that. I can even hire some more people if we want, you know, we can even hire some more people, so technically, that is not even a bad deal. It's just 3,000. It's not that expensive. To learn a new rumor? What is a rumor? What does this do? Here you can find all the game rumors about other players and various treasures. Oh, okay. Well, not entirely sure if that's particularly useful, but I guess it is to certain extents, maybe. Aha! Look at this. We can actually get the monsters to join us. I have no idea who they are. That's the question. It doesn't allow me to have a look at their army type or any of the unit types that they have, shall we say. So I'm just going to refuse, and we're going to pursue them. Generally, this could be used as an extremely powerful strategy to gain some great units. I mean, you can see here that we have a sprite, we have a blade dancer, we've got a druid. The druid probably would have been a pretty good addition. As you can see, they're pretty chunky. Maybe it would have been a good idea to get those. They've got 42 HP, which is the same as a griffin. It's the same as a griffin, if you can believe it. Wow, that's pretty crazy. Anyway, yeah, there is basically no reason for me to stay here because they have a spellcaster, so the caster is probably going to be extremely dangerous for us. As you can see, did 0 damage right there. And yeah, we are otherwise just going to cast Rally, of course, as you might expect. And then we're going to go with our Cavalier, and oh, we're going to do so much damage. Boom. All right, I'm going to assume that the Cavalier has the same ability as the Dark Riders that we were fighting in the previous episode. And that ability that I'm talking about is basically increasing their damage the further away they are from the target. Because obviously they're lancers, right? Because someone actually told me that in the comments, so I really appreciate that, thank you. And otherwise, I'm just going to leave these guys there, going to move the peasants up, obviously. These guys can literally, yeah, the griffin can just murder the pixies, we don't have to worry about those. And boom, insta-kill. There you go. Super nice and simple. The Cavalier is so strong. How is it so strong? I have no idea, but there you go. Oh, we got some ore. Oh, I got 1 ore. I literally got 1 ore for that. Just literally 1? Are you serious? Oh, that's such a classic, isn't it? That is such a classic. I'm literally like, oh yes, there's some ore, and then it's just 1. Yeah, it's just 1. Okay, that's fantastic. Let's go here, get the experience. Okay, let's see. She's got completely different things, I assume. Let's take a look. Decreased damage dealt to your characters, decreased damage dealt to your creatures by magic attacks, and troops under the hero's control get an additional 30% bonus to their defense carrying out the defend command. Okay. Wow. None of this is actually looking particularly fantastic to me, so I'm going to just go for expert defense, I suppose. I don't really think that that's super worth, but might as well, right? I mean, what else? Oh, we lost 1. We lost 1 luck? How do you lose 1 luck? Okay, well apparently I lost 1 luck. Well, that's kind of sad, isn't it? That is kind of sad. Okay, well we're just gonna move Irina here, and yeah, hopefully, yeah, she's so slow. I don't know. Heroes in this game are so incredibly slow. That was the reason why I was asking, how do we improve their speed? And then people were like, oh, you got to get logistics, and I was like, oh no, because that's terrible. Because then I'm gonna need to level them up and choose logistics and get lucky with the RNG and all that stuff. So it would be a little bit difficult for me to pull that off. Okay, we got ghosts, skeletons. Okay, yeah, well, these are going to be pretty easy for us to deal with. Just going to move these guys ahead here. The griffins I don't even know what to really do with them, to be honest, because they're going to have to face... Oh, never mind. Wow, nice. Good. Okay. They actually just eliminated those guys super, super easily. And let me see here. Can I do rally? I didn't actually change anything that much. Ugh, how annoying. Oh well, never mind. The zombies are not really going to be able to get anywhere. The peasants are not going to be able to get anywhere either. So we're basically... Oh, really? Oh, I'm so surprised that the zombies actually got into range. Oh, okay. Never mind then. Never mind. Okay. Wow, this is actually really surprising. I never would have expected that in a million years, but apparently the zombies have much more movement speed than I anticipated. Okay, I'm going to have to watch out for that in the future. Okay, so we'll continue moving forward here. Nice, there's actually a treasure chest here too. Not enough movement points. I see a little sliver there. I see a little sliver there. We should be able to attack these guys, but apparently not. So we're just going to have to leave it. I was very much hoping that that ore that we got, that we just picked up, would have been a little bit more fruitful. And we have a vampire lord here. Is that a vampire lord? It's a vampire prince. So we shouldn't have to worry about that too much. And we got specters, of course, as well. We even have some obstacles on this particular map. Okay, that's going to be kind of interesting. Let's do rally once again. And we got these guys moving forward first. Ah, the mummy is actually a spellcaster. Very interesting. Okay, and as you can see, my cavalier is actually blocked. Yes, my cavalier is blocked. Well, that's not particularly useful, is it? That's actually really, really bad. So we're going to have to move these guys out the way. There we go. That is actually terrible. I did not realize that your own people can actually block your troops. I mean, I think we figured that out, actually, but yeah, kind of bad. Kind of bad. Anyway, let's move these guys over here. The vampire prince is no doubt going to be moving pretty soon. There's a nice kill from our archers. Very good. Let's get chain attack on someone. Chain attack on the cavalier, I guess. Just in case. I don't know. And then we'll just attack with the footmen there, take those guys down. And then the peasants, well, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, so the vampire prince is obviously going to attack. The cavalier is just about to attack too. And boom. Do massive damage. And then Isabel can come in there as well, maybe. Yes, 3 damage, and then we can maybe eliminate them. There we are. Very nice. Okay, so we've lost quite a few griffins, and that's because I'm being very reckless with them. Though weak when forced into melee. I probably should have read that before. Shouldn't I? Yep. No, well, never mind. Nah, it doesn't really matter. Okay, let's have them. Let's have the marksman join. I have no idea what to get rid of. I don't really like the conscripts that much, so we're gonna just take the marksman instead. I know I got rid of those beforehand, but oh well, it doesn't really matter. Okay, let's hope that Isabel is actually gonna level up sometime soon. Is she actually gonna level up? It seems like it's taking a while. Okay, we got some ore here. Oh, nice. There we go. That's the kind of ore that I'm looking for. Oh, yes. There we go. Even rhyming. Even rhyming. Isn't that crazy? All right, so let's actually just take a quick look here. Because we obviously want to try to get something else. We could potentially get the resource silo, which would be pretty nice, because that's going to give us 1 gem every single day. But there are a bunch of other things here that do require ore. That's the thing. I don't know where the mine is. Have I missed the mine? I guess I've missed the mine somewhere. I could go for the training grounds. What does this do? Allows us to train an additional 13 creatures per week. Is that actually any good? Yeah, it supports training special abilities. I don't know. That doesn't sound particularly amazing, but I do want to get this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the resource silo, because we are going to need gems to be able to build the Order of Paladins, which allows us to recruit paladins and champions, which should be pretty fantastic. We also do want to get this as well, which is going to be 10,000 gold. This allows 4,000 gold per day. Wow, that's actually insane. Alright, yeah, we're going to do that, I guess. There's so many things here, though. There are so many creatures here to recruit. Let's get some militia. Let's get some more cavaliers. And we can also get some more peasants and all that wonderful stuff. And there we have it. Okay. Yeah, that's going to have to be that. And Irina will just continue moving. I don't even know what she's even going there for. You see how long it's taken us to get over there? I feel like this is a huge waste of time. I feel like what I should have done was waited until the siege engines were available. But I don't know, I just didn't want to leave a hero for such a long time. because it felt like that was a waste of time. But I don't know. Maybe I have. Where is my other character? Oh, there it is. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let's just go and swap. Okay, now we can get some reinforcements here. As you can see, this is pretty awful, to be honest. Let's take the griffins away. Give the crossbowmen to her, and then get the peasants. 566, that's absolutely insane. And yeah, it would have been really amazing if we had war machines, as you can see, because then I could just swap them. Couldn't I? Can I swap war machines? Actually, I don't even know whether you can swap war machines, so maybe it would have been a... I don't know, maybe it would have been a waste of time or something. But you can actually swap out artifacts as well. So let me actually just see here. +3 attack, +3 attack. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, really? Okay, so wait. We were using this the entire time instead of this? This is an offhand weapon? Because I thought this was a main weapon. Oh, that's interesting. So in other words, now Isabel is dual wielding. That's so cool. All right, I like it. I like it. Fantastic. Okay, yeah, well, now we don't even have to worry. And now we can basically just move on. I don't even know where to go, to be honest. I guess we'll just go over in this direction. I think we've gone here. Ah, wait, Idol of Fortune. There's an Idol of Fortune over there. It's probably going to be pretty useful for us to go and see what's going on. And Irina is probably going to head back. Or actually, she might even just go over to where the peasants are. This guy, as you can see, this peasant is challenging. You know what? We're just going to have her go back to the town. I think that's probably going to be the best course of action for her. And we're just going to have Isabel go forward. She's just going to act as kind of like our mule, I suppose. She's going to be our farrier of things, I suppose. I guess that's the best way to really quantify that. But yeah, not a terribly big fan of the strategy, to be honest. I would prefer if there was an easier way to do it, but I guess that's just not how the game did it. Although, to be fair, I did start doing this pretty late, so I'm going to blame myself. I'm going to blame myself there. Okay, let's go for the capital. There we go. We got that. Very nice. 4,000 gold per day. Very good. I love that. Okay, so otherwise, we can go on to the next day. I think we are basically almost done here, actually. We do have a tower over there. And we've got some more people here. That's actually just a flag. I thought that was something else. I thought that was actually some people or whatever, but it actually turned out to just be a flag. How dangerous. I mean, sometimes flags can be very dangerous. You never know. Sometimes the ends are pretty pointy, you know? Anyway, we are into the next week. Oh, yes, we are. Okay, so we got these guys. They're obviously going to be attacking us pretty viciously here, I assume. I don't really like the fact that the Cavalier is so close to the rest of them. But I guess I'm just going to place him over here, because what I want him to do is I want him to be a flanker, right? I want him to be a flanker as much as possible. I've basically just been using, obviously, as you might expect, I'm not actually someone that really knows anything about this game, so generally I've just been using the automatic placement, because I don't know where the enemy's going to be, and generally I don't think it really matters that much. But in the case of the previous battle, you remember the previous battle where our Cavalier was actually placed in such an area that he couldn't move? Yeah, that's a big problem, isn't it? I think that's a big problem. So that was the reason why I actually wanted to change it around a little bit. These are going to be insanely difficult. Yes. 194 archers. 194 archers are barely able to make a scratch on this thing. Oh, and that guy has AoE. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, we're just gonna kill this. Just gonna take that down. Okay, yeah, we're gonna just go and attack this thing like straight away, because otherwise we're gonna have some huge issues. I'm gonna go for the chain attack here. We're probably going to do this. We've already lost a huge amount of troops, by the way, just because I wasn't being aggressive. I didn't realize that these guys actually had AoE. Because if I did, I would have been like right up in his business straight away. But unfortunate that was not the case. Okay, there we go. Nice damage. Oh, the Cavalier's just... Yeah, nice. Very good. Okay, finished him off. But as you can see, look at that. Look at how much damage we just took. Look at how much damage we just took just because we were facing an AoE creature. Which just goes to show having knowledge of this stuff is extremely, extremely important. I had no idea that he was going to do AoE. So now that we know this, and there was only 7 of them, just bear that in mind, there's only 7 of them. So now that we know this, we can be a lot more careful about how things are going to go in the future. And I think that's going to be extremely useful to us. Okay, so Arcane Intuition, what's this? Enables the hero to learn any unknown spells used by an enemy hero or creature in combat. Whoa. That actually would have been pretty cool fighting against that guy, because then we could have had like AoE. You know, we could have had like an, I don't know, AoE meteor spell or something like that. That would have been pretty cool. But I'm actually going to be taking Expert Enlightenment in my opinion, because this is actually going to provide us with +3 knowledge and increase a random primary skill by 1 every 4 levels, including the levels already gained. So it works retroactively, which I think is super, super insane. So that's what we're going to do. There we go. We also, yeah, so we gained that. Okay, fantastic. So now let me just go over here and actually see if there's anything here. Aha, there is a demon tower. Okay, I don't know what the demon tower is or anything like that, but I'm going to assume that we can recruit demons from it. And if that is indeed the case, then I'm very excited. I'm very, very excited about that. Okay, so I'm going to place the griffins in here. At least 1 creature must be left in the hero's army. No offense, but Irina is in there. She is a creature, is she not? Does she not count as a creature? Apparently not. Apparently not. Anyway, let me see. We can obviously recruit people. We can recruit some more militia, get some more crossbowmen, get some more cavaliers. We can recruit all of these guys, obviously. And it's going to take a little bit of time for them to get into the garrison. But I think this is going to probably be a pretty decent way for me to spend my time, at least with Irina here. And she's just going to stay there. That's it. She's just going to stay there the entire time. There is really no real reason for us to move her. Obviously, I do want to build and indeed get some war machines, because maybe that's going to make a difference. I'm actually not entirely sure if it will. But yeah, let's actually... Can I go in there? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so let me see. Okay, so I'm just going to basically buy absolutely everything here, because I have enough cash. I mean, literally, we're basically having cash come out of, well, every orifice at the moment, so we don't really need to worry. And otherwise, we're just going to take these and these. Yeah, we've got so many crossbowmen as well. We've got some cavaliers, we've got some footmen too. And I mean, this is such an insane army already. She could literally be running around and attacking things as well. And maybe that would be a good idea. I don't know. Is that a good idea? Maybe it is. It's just, the problem is, if we do that, we're splitting experience. And I'm not sure if that's a good strategy to have, because if you do split the experience, one hero is going to absorb, you know, potential experience that could get the more powerful hero into a position where they're going to get something amazing. Because let's face it, Isabel is level 19 now. What if she gets like a really cool ability at level 20? I obviously have no idea whether that's the case, but what if, you know? There's always that opportunity. There's always that possibility, shall we say. Anyway, that is going to be it for this episode, and next time we're going to be attempting to capture these demon towers. I'm going to assume we can just run into them and then start recruiting some demons of our very own, which sounds pretty fun. Anyway, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.